Hello, welcome back to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys, and as you can see we've got the Echo Base guide to Star Wars vehicles and accessories. Mr. Wayne Totty's kindly sent me this. Fantastic. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a vintage Star Wars collector, Echo Base, you probably know. They do the Echo Live, and they've done two of the figure guides before, which I've got, but I just want to have a quick look through this. I'm not going to read it because you need to go out to Echo Base and ask Mr. Wayne Totty for one yourself. I'm just going to quickly look through and let you know what's actually in it. So it tells you, it starts off with the Star Wars, tells you what's on each box, which is really interesting. Fantastic information. Just move that out of the way because it's just casting a shadow a bit. So we've got a long player logo that I think only lasted about a year maybe on the boxes, definitely on the Star Wars boxes. So there's this Darth Vader's TIE Fighter and the special offer that came with really early with the boxes. The TIE Fighter, the troop transport. So the information in this is just everything describes it, what packaging it was on, part list. It's invaluable, this, if you're a playset or a vehicle collector. Now it's got the land speeder and it's got the Paliboy and the Kenner one. So it actually shows you the differences between the. I've just done a video on all the differences between the Paliboy and Kenner vehicles, and there's the sonic controlled one. Very expensive to buy, very hard to buy, especially in working condition. Now there's the Falcon, you see. Now there is a Kenner version and a Paliboy version, but apparently it's just slightly changing the tooling. I still have to find out what that is. It doesn't actually say in here, but there is slight tooling differences. Dewback, the radio control sound crawler, another rare item, well sought after. Now again, the variants of the X-Wings. Now we have the Kenner version, which I did on the video, where you got your sounds, your lights and your sound, and your like a matte silver R2. And on the Paliboy is a chrome R2, but you've got no lights or sound, even though it's moulded similar. It actually, if you open it up, that comes out in two, whereas the Kenner one, the nose comes off. It's the totally different when you pull them apart. You've got the detailing on the Kenner and the sticker on the Paliboy. The Cantina set with the infamous blue snaggletooth. Only available at Sears. The two different cantina creature cantinas. Kenner called it Creature Cantina and Paliboy just called it Cantina, because obviously there was the Sears Cantina, so they had to call it something different. We didn't have the Sears Cantina, so we just got the Cantina. Similar, but obviously different, slightly different differences to it. Again, two separate versions of the Death Star. Now, I have never actually seen one of these. I would love to have one. I don't like it. I mean, that is sometimes considered a figure. I don't, because it's a part of the playset. But this is the daddy. Come on, this is it. This is the Paliboy Death Star. Now, it doesn't mention the Canadian Sears version, which is the one that I own, which the label there is in French. It's got French lettering, and the base, it doesn't show the base of the pictures underneath either, where the Canadian version is just fully black. But that is just the most awesome piece of cardboard you could ever own. I still need that canopy. The two different droid factories, they kind of had the crane, but again the Palitoy was also, they also had to get the costs down to build these, because they paid so much for the license. They had to get the costs down on what they were putting out, and I actually had that. I was gifted that, and I didn't know anything about it. I thought it was some kind of knockoff thing, because I thought that's not a proper R2-D2. It's, you know, I'd never see. If I only had known. If I only had known. Again, Land of the Jawas, two separate ones. One for Kenner, one for Palitoy. Again, less plastic. No features on this one. It has the drawer, the lift, whatever it is. But you did get a free Jawa. So on to the Empire Strikes Back. Tauntaun, the two different Tauntauns we know about. Split belly and solid belly. The Wampa. The AT-AT. We've all got an AT-AT, haven't we? Probably one of the best vehicles to own. Again, X-Wings battle damage. You got the battle damage stickers. Not a lot. You'll find a lot of those unused because people didn't tend to like them. I used mine. I had that version, the white Palitoy variant. That was the one I had. I got it one Christmas. I loved it. The Imperial Cruiser, obviously it's the Imperial Transport that's changed the name to it. Snowspeeder, the two different colour boxes. Rebel Transport. Yeah, nobody likes that, do they? Scoutwalker, probably my second favourite vehicle. Slave One. Obviously come back into I wonder if the value of that's gone up. I'll have to check that. Twin Pod Cloud Car, another one. Cloud City playset, we never saw that. But you did get the 4 free figures in that. I would love that. Digger playset, I've got that. My foam's okay. The only thing I've got is the R2-D2. It says adapter. Or what's what I call it. Just got this. And I need the legs and I need the top battery bit. If anybody's got that, let me know. So I need the legs. I need to get it to work. So I need that button bit at the top. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have that screen retraining clip. I'll have to check on mine. More playsets that I really want. They did so many Empire Strikes Back playsets. North Ice Planet and the attack base. Naval Command Centre, which again it's just repurposed. Land of the Jawas. Turret, I love this turret and Probot. I would love that. The mini rigs, cannons, and vehicle maintenance energizer. Captors, that was the first mini rig I ever got. I love it. I've got one of those. I've got my Info, which is actually inside my AT-AT. I haven't got these. B-Wing. Excellent vehicle. Just do not open it up. If it's not working properly, just don't touch it. Don't open it up because you won't get it back together. Imperial Shuttle. Yeah, I would love one of those. I've wanted one of those for a while, but yeah. Quite big, quite large. I don't think I've got the room for it actually. This is my favourite vehicle. Now this should have a full spread, because it just shows you the one box where there's more than one. There's the one with the flap and one without the flap, which is just the box. Obviously there's the motor jet. There's just so many different versions of the speeder bike. I think you could have had a whole book just on the speeder bike and all the variants. But yeah, actually that's so good. I actually bought 2 of those when I was a kid. £5 they were, and I got 2. And well, you needed at least 2, didn't you? So you got your battle damaged TIE fighters. Again, you got your stickers. TIE Interceptor, I love that. That's probably my favourite TIE. Wyvern Fighter, that was always my favourite ship back in the day, and I've never had one. Never. I would love one. York Village, yes. It is a really good playset. I love that playset. I had it in the shop and it is fantastic. I love it. Just so much. The Jabba's Dungeons, both versions. It's different colours with different figures. And obviously that one's the more expensive one because you got your last 17. And I need those 3. I could do with that. Jabba is a playset, action playset. That's why it's in this book and not in the last one. Oh, it was in the last one as well. It was with the figures. I said about that there. Size noodles. The Rancor, catapult, and the glider. Small mini rigs. I don't own any of them. I used to have the ISP. Onto the Power of the Force, the expensive stuff now. The Ewok Battle Wagon. I've only seen one of those boxed. I've never actually seen one loose. It looks pretty cool though. And the skiff. We all want a skiff. Yes. It's up there. It's up there with my wants. Definitely so. The Power of the Force mini rigs. Again. Cannot remember these. Cannot remember them. I just haven't had any. Ever. I've seen them, obviously, but I've never had them. Power of the Force play packs. Again, this is something I never saw. These are really, really interesting. I mean, I would love that. I'd kill to have that. I would. Because that is obviously speeder bike's my favourite, but that's excellent. And the Endor Chase as well. These packs are brilliant. Like, there's 3 packs out there, but you know, Hoth Rescue. So you get a Tauntaun, the Wampa, Luke and Han. 99p. Get that. And you what combat? Just like battle packs out there, just to add to your. I mean, I wish they'd do them now with like battle packs of stormtroopers. That'd be really good. Droids. Young Kenner has Hot Stuff 1986. This is 1986. That's 3 years after Return of the Jedi. I know it's 85 that came out, but this is Hot Stuff for 86. And the Droids cartoon did come out in 85. It looks lightsaber. Look at that, that's amazing. And we're going to go on to that in a minute. Yes, there you go. Oh, look at that. I have the Power of the Force 2 version, which is the same mould. But oh, I would love that. Look at that, it's just beautiful. So the display stand's going onto the mailaways now. Early bird, obviously we all know about the early bird. The action stand, I'd love that. They're going for like £300 now. The display arena, I don't think that went down really well. I don't know if anybody actually... I know people did actually mail away for it, but when you could mail away for figures instead of that, who displayed the figures back then? You know what I mean? He kind of told you, didn't it, really, that these were going to be collectible. Because if you had display stands for them, it was obvious they were going to be. If you thought about it, it's really obvious that they were going to be collectible. So I never saw them. I saw these in the Marvel comics, but they never really clicked. See, Darth Vader collectors' cases for collectors. But we all just put them in there to take to us friends and play with them. I would love. I've just got that, but I would love the 3PO. I just love the design of that. That's awesome. Laser. I've done a video on carry cases. So all these I've done a video on the Star Wars, the Empire and the Jedi ones with the awesome artwork, fantastic artwork. They're beautiful. Those, I would love one of those. The die cast. Now I have a TIE Fighter and the Snowspeeder. But back in the day, I can remember these selling these off. They were selling these off. I can't remember if I don't think I had X-Wing, but I had a TIE Fighter, Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and a Land Speeder. That's all I can remember having. I don't think I had any of the others. I might have had the Twin Pod Cloud Car, but I've got that now. I think I got that for like £2 or £3 really cheaply. It's brilliant. But obviously you want the TIE Bomber if you're looking for something. So there you go. That is the Echo Base Guide to Star Wars Vehicles and Playsets. Just a quick look through. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll go out there, see Mr. Wayne Totty, and buy one of these. Because it is, as you've just seen, very thick, very entertaining, and all this information that you're going to need for when you're collecting your vehicles, playsets and accessories. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. May the toys be with you.